our institution, MIT IIKS, IIKS stands for Institute for Indic Knowledge Studies, was established way ahead even when this buzz of IKS started in this country. Okay, it was started in the city called Pune from Maharashtra, and the founder of the institute, the brain behind the institute, is Dr. Sai Ramakrishna Susarla, who is actually a computer scientist who had many patents to his name, who worked extensively in the West and also in India. Later, he left his blooming career to establish the relevance of Shastras, and he came into the mainstream academia. And the journey started in the year 2017 when this institute was founded. So from then, Saiji started many programs. Like there were many successful programs like B.Sc Integral Psychology. Okay, so generally psychology is a realm where the West dominates. The liberal, so-called liberal idea, liberal left dominates that domain. But Saiji integrated the Eastern idea with the Western thought, and an integrated human psychology model was created, and a program called B.Sc Integral Psychology was created. We all were part in that journey from the beginning, and it is thriving. Like every year we have hundreds of students who are enrolling to that particular program. So after that, in 2019, we started the MA Sanskritam program and also MSc Vedic Sciences program, where this MA program is also very famous in the US. Like we have a long-term collaboration with Hindu University of America, where students like you who are very eager to actually impact the positive impact, what we were talking in the beginning, how can we become the Vishwaguru? That is the sole goal for many of them. And in that journey, many of them actually created the impact. Some of them are now our in-house faculty. Some of them enrolled in different research programs. Some of them are famous online educators. They are also interns in different research programs in different institutes related to Shastras and also the Western academia. So this program is created in such a way, is formulated in such a way that it addresses the important components which are needed for a person to contribute towards towards making Bharat Vishwaguru. It is equipping a learner with all the essential Shastric capabilities, like it is giving the in-depth understanding of Sahitya. So generally people understand Sahitya in a different manner. They mistake. Sahitya they feel are limited to poems, but Sahitya is essentially related to the thought process, in which way we think and in which way we can communicate. Because thinking and communicating is very essential to actually establish the chord with the society, to influence the society. So we have Sahitya for all the 4 semesters. For example, if you are taking MA Sanskritam, you will have 4 semesters minimum. So in all the 4 semesters, you will have an option to take Sahitya. In the first 2 semesters, it is compulsory, and later on, it is an option. Then after Sahitya, the most essential part in the journey, discovering the Shastric relevance, is Vyakarana. Because all the language which we are going to be introduced will be in a Samskrita language. The words Samskrita itself tells that it is mended, it is purified, it is in the purest form of all languages. Samskritam, Samyakkritam. So, how and why is that called Sanskritam, and what is the process in which this language unfolds into these many dimensions and give us the insights? We can understand only by understanding the process of Vyakarana. And the curriculum is also beautifully crafted in such a way that the learners understand the intentions of Panini. Panini is the the author of Ashtadhyayi, or one of the most influential grammarians in the history of this world. So to understand Panini, we should understand why he was thinking like that, and what are the tools he was using to craft Ashtadhyayi, and so on and so forth. And our approach is a very practical approach, where we are not only giving the introduction, we are not only introducing the theories, but also we are giving a scope for the learner to practically have an experience, handheld experience of the practical dimensions of Shastra. Then you will also have certain parts of Tarka Shastra. Tarka Shastra is the brain behind the decision maker in the form of a Shastrakara. So how should we reason something? How should we analyze something? How should we make a decision? And how should we understand this world? So that dimension is mostly dealt in the Tarka Shastra, and we have a compulsory course called Nyaya Vaiseshika Basic, and we also have an advanced course as an optional. So then we can move on to Mimamsa. Mimamsa is mainly devoted towards analyzing sentences, because all our streams of knowledge, we can broadly categorize them into Paravidya and Aparavidya. All these Vidyas are grounded on Vedas, and Vedas are collection of mantras which are seen. Okay, that is why we call them as seers or drashtas. And also we call Vedas as Shruti because it is heard. It is not made, it is not created. So to understand the essence or the intentions of Veda, we need to understand, interpret these mantras. So Mimamsa helps us there, not only in the Veda sentence analysis, but also in Laukika sentence analysis. Also, Mimamsa is very, very essential and useful. So we have again two courses, the basic, Mimamsa Basic and Mimamsa Advanced. Basic is compulsory and advanced is optional. And also we have Vedanta. I hope most of you are already influenced by Vedanta, which talks about moksha, Parabrahma, Jiva, Samsara, Maya, and many other things. Okay, we just peripherally, when we are not trained in the Shastras, we just peripherally listen to these words, but what is the actual intention, or what is the actual definition? What is the usage? We will only learn under a guru. So we have both Vedanta Basic and Advanced in the program. Again, you can choose what do you want. And also we have Jyotisha and Ayurveda. Again, in basic and advanced modes, both of them will be an optional, and according to your own choice, you can choose them. You all know what is Jyotisha. It is Indic predictive science. prediction and also understanding the psychology. You also have another dimension in Jyotisha, which is astronomy. It talks about the celestial bodies, their movements, and the relation with us. And Ayurveda is very, very famous. Like, it deals with the human body, mind, and soul. It tries to give remedies for the problems we face in all these three realms. And we also have yoga, basic and advanced, and one another Shastra, which is very, very popular, which don't need any introduction. But we all limitedly know that yoga is having a component called asana or pranayama. But asana, pranayama are only small parts of the larger philosophy called yoga. It talks about yourself, your manas. It is loosely translated as mind, and how you can actively be aware about the changes happening in the manas, and how can you actually control. That is most important. So in all these areas, you have basic and advanced modes. In our website, all these syllabuses, all this curriculum is very neatly explained. And most recently, we have also launched some preparatory courses for learners who are not yet completely ready. So there are 1 year preparatory courses for B.Sc, Vedic Sciences, and also MA Sanskritam. And also we have a preparatory course for research in IKS, where our alumni or the passed out students can opt to pursue their career in research and actually impact the society towards making Bharat as the Vishwa Guru.